Hello everyone, this is Olivia from Dawes Tarot. I'm here to do the reading for Capricorn. It'll be for the first week of January. Let's go ahead and dive in. I hope you all are doing well. Did you have any effects from the full moon last night? I'm doing this reading on Wednesday the 30th. I slept actually pretty good. Sometimes they wake me up, but I slept pretty good last night. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I feel good. Alright. What is the most important thing for Capri? What is their overall theme for this reading? Ah, there it is. Oh, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Are you afraid of losing money? Or has there been an imbalance of some sort? The Six of Pentacles is somebody that is usually very generous and is able to share money with those loved ones and families. But in the reverse, it's somebody that is not able to do that due to a lack of money. And the other thing it always represents is the Six of Pentacles in reverse talks about things not being in balance. And this can affect any aspect of your life. It just depends on what the cards are that are around it. So we're about to get some more and we'll find out more detail. Okay, nothing's coming. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh. The Nine of Cups is like one of the happiest cards in the deck. This is about celebrations. It's about being emotionally fulfilled, feeling content, balanced. Whereas this is totally the opposite. Maybe you're coming out of a phase of being in an imbalanced situation. Maybe you've been doing some inner work and you're letting something go. And this is making you feel very open and very generous and very happy, ready to share with others the joy that you feel. Let's keep going. You may have been enlightened and now you're in just the Hangman in reverse, which means now you're just kind of waiting for the money to either come to you, or you just have no doubt that that's what's going to happen. You're giving it up to the higher forces, the divine. You may be giving this idea up to the divine and it's releasing from you, and that's why you're feeling so happy and you feel like there's nothing you can't do. You've been enlightened though. There was an enlightenment before this. This is what, there might have been some kind of fear factor about money though. When I think about today's events and how things are going, there's very likely there could be some kind of fear factor of not having enough money. But maybe something came through and you're feeling much more happier. You know, you feel, like I said, content, at ease, open for celebrations. And then this is just telling me that you're just kind of waiting for that money. Because you've already been enlightened. In the upright, you've been enlightened. In the reverse, this is telling me that you've already been enlightened and now you're just waiting for that money to come in. Wow, that sounds like what's going on in the news today if you listen to Congress and all of that. There's a lot of ups and downs about this stimulus package, and maybe it's got something to do with that. Maybe you were at your bottom of the barrel almost, and then you heard good news or was enlightened by somebody or the divine, and you feel much more happier and relaxed. And you're waiting. Right now you're just waiting. Waiting. You can see the coins that, I say the coins are actually coming to him when he's in the reverse. Losing when he's in the upright. So there's something about money here, and it does pay It does play a big factor in our lives right now, not knowing what the circumstances are going to be from day to day. I understand that. Queen of Swords. Now this Queen of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent, and this could be somebody that enlightened you about a situation. They might have said, hey, look, be careful about spending too much money because there's a possibility it might not grow like we had hoped it would, or we're not getting that stimulus like we had been told that we were going to be getting. So just hold off on spending money. But it is supposed to be coming. And this is where it maybe is supposed to be coming, which relieves a lot of pressure and anxiety. So the Queen of Swords is somebody, like I said, she knows, she speaks her truth, she sees what she hears, and she speaks that truth to you. Now this could also be your energy. I believe the Queen of Swords is Virgo and Libra. Because the kings and queens are both, there's two signs that each one is involved with. And the queen here is Virgo and Libra. Libra being the air sign. Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, this is you patiently waiting. It's almost like here too. Waiting for this fruition to come in. Waiting for that money to come in. Oh. And then there's the Nine of Wands. It's stressful. This guy's on his knee, hoping and praying that either somebody here gets a job, or maybe somebody's just praying that this will come through. That's really sad if this is what's coming in through the cards. Really sad. But I do understand the pressure of it. Believe me, I do. The Nine of Wands also talks about somebody that has repetitive. Maybe somebody here spends money more freely than they should. And maybe this is somebody starting to wake up to the fact that, whoa, you know what? Maybe I should stop spending my money so freely and giving it away. Maybe I need to start putting, money aside so that in case something like this happens again, I won't be so stressed out. And this could be somebody going within themselves, asking themselves that question, like, why did I buy that? Why did I have to have that three-wheeler? Things like that. Why? It's like self-doubt now, but looking back, there was no problem. So this could be something to do with the fact that there's a loss of money and there's fear. This will get cleared out. If this is you, Cappy, make sure you stick with your guns on this, because the Nine of Wands is actually a lot of baggage, and it's about poor pattern habits that you've had in your past. And now's the time, with it being a new year, now's the time for us to all start looking within ourselves to see where we have flaws and to figure that out and how to get rid of it. And making that pact that we're going to stick to it. Wow. I would have never thought that this would have come through a card reading. The Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody's thinking about the past and how frivolous they were with their money. Having regrets. This is regrets. It doesn't hurt to look back. See where you went wrong. And what is the behavior that triggered you to spend more money, knowing that we were in a precarious kind of situation in the world right now? That's what I would be asking myself. Why did I think I could get by with buying that big item when I knew that there was a possibility that there was going to be more financial strife? It's just regrets. It's a lesson learned. I see that you're learning that lesson. If you weren't in this mode, I would have thought, well, they're probably going to do it again. But with the Nine of Wands, like I said, this is somebody going within themselves and figuring out what is going on with me. Why do I keep doing the same old, same old, same old? You know, spending, it could be the spending money issue. Because the Three of Wands is somebody that usually is waiting for their ship to come in, or their profits to come in, or their goods to come in. But now it's all being put on hold because there is a waiting game. Waiting and waiting. That's interesting. The Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that is, they're not even thinking about love at this point. Their biggest problem is they're looking at their own self and they're trying to figure out why they've become this way. And they're open to love, but right now it's like my focus needs to be just on what is going on within me. Why are my feelings about purchasing too much or spending too much money? Why has that gotten so out of hand? Because Cappy, you guys are really strong and hard workers. I mean, you could work 10 to 12 hours a day and be okay with it. Because that's what you do best. That is your partay, in a sense. Ten of Swords. Don't let it get you down. This is you feeling like you sabotaged yourself in a sense. That might be true, but don't be so hard on yourself because you are working on it. This is what you felt like before you started working on it. So this is diminishing. The Ten of Swords is like, it's like hurting yourself or letting others persuade you to lend money to them. It could have been that too. Maybe you gave too much of your money away to people that needed it, which is good, you know, in a humanitarian kind of way, but not so much when we're in the situation that we're in right now. Not right now. Do the best you can though. You know, if you can give without hurting you, good. But this is definitely you feeling very, almost like I said, on your knees. This is you on your belly. It's like it was hurtful for this to come up. Well, take care. Don't worry. You know, I can say that with words, but you have to let it go. Because a lot of this is just mental work. Mental fatigue because you thinking, overthinking. Don't overthink. Take some deep breaths and figure out why within yourself were you so easily able to share your money or spend too much. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is also a loss of money, a loss of a job. You may have had a job and you just lost it. That would be really bad, and that could be why you are so stressed out. It's a combination of the 6 and the 8. But you're happy for now. You know, don't forget that you're starting to see what happened. And you're starting to wake yourself up to that. And you're not going to let it happen again. I know you're not. Alright, let's get a energy card. Goddess of the Moon. Oh, that's interesting because we just had that full moon last night. Maybe something came to you during the full moon. You are an earth sign, and let's see, Capricorn. You're Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. I was going to say your descendant would be Cancer, but I might be wrong. But either way, the Goddess of the Moon is talking about somebody that has control of what they spend, or control of their emotions, so they don't, you know, some people emotionally overspend to get satisfaction. If they're not getting satisfaction, say from a home life, maybe they like to overspend to satisfy. It's kind of like that hoarding thing. They want things around them because they might not feel secure otherwise. I'm not saying this is hoarding. I don't see that at all. I see totally the opposite. Overspending. So this might be something too that you need to look at. Is it emotional? Is your overspending or your lack of saving money, is it due to emotional being emotionally deprived. It says doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. And that's the best way to think, because you know what? There's no way you can overthink this, because what you think might be the opposite. So why not why not stop thinking about it and don't let it get you so wound up. Do the inner work, figure out why you do it, and then let it go. And then just sit back like you're waiting here. Just wait. Just be patient, because I think it is going to come through. All right, that's what I have for you, Cappy. I sure hope this helps, and stay safe, and I will see you next time. Namaste.